feels like a while since we've done one of these, an actual podcast, if you will.
Indubitably. It has been, because last one, it's been like a month. I know you missed us.
Yeah, we skipped last week because I was sick. The week before, I was sick because of my big weekend, the freaking week before. I don't know, I caught something. I'm still feeling it a little bit.
We're here now. And then before that, it was your weekend, and then we had pub weekend, and then before that was probably the last time we filmed a normal episode, and I don't really remember what it was about.
Yeah, nor do I. But to be fair, we do have the memories of goldfish.
We were just discussing this. I feel like we're both getting dumber and dumber. I mean, I do anyway. I feel like I'm actually losing brain cells. 2 times this week, I've been on the phone with someone, like my phone sitting up, and I've gone, where's my phone gone?
I've done that.
I've done it twice this week. You want to know what I did today? This was my embarrassing moment. And I used to have a private Snapchat story called Daily Embarrassing Moments. I don't know if I've ever spoken about it on here, but this is worthy to go on that story if I still had it. I got off the train and I was walking on my phone, and I was like trying to put on a podcast or something for the walk home, and I literally walked like smack bang into a pole, like straight in the middle, like straight down the middle, straight into the pole. And there were like school kids around me. Like I'd gone home at like end of school time, and I'd gone straight into a pole, and I literally was like, what the fuck? I don't remember. I said something to myself like, what the hell? Like, and I was just like trying to laugh it off. I'm like, this is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. I hope those teenage school kids that were walking home.
I was a school kid and it happened to me once.
I feel like it's more embarrassing as an adult. And I just know that all of those kids are going to go tell their friends, and it's going to be like the best story ever. Or maybe not. Maybe it's actually not that interesting. But it was really embarrassing.
Well, let's get on to the reports then. Mackenzie, what have you been reading?
I'm reading The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. What are you reading?
I think you were reading that last time as well, weren't you?
Probably. We don't talk about it. It's fine. I'm just I'm not in a reading mindset this month.
Well, I haven't been in a reading mindset since we actually started doing the podcast because I'm still reading the same book. If He Had Been With Me, that is the book I am still reading. And however long we've been doing this podcast for, that is how long it is taking me because I don't pick it up. I picked it up for the first time in months a few days ago, and I read like 3 chapters. I was very proud of myself.
Did you reread the first 3 chapters? Because I find that when I pick up a book after months that I don't remember anything that's happened and I have to start again.
See, normally I do, but I've just kind of been picking up where I left along, like as I read, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. What are you eating lately?
Tuna and rice. Again, I'm back on that health grind.
Period. Mine's a drink.
Yeah. I even joined the gym again.
Slay. I should go to the gym again. I haven't been in a couple weeks.
Oops. What is this mysterious drink?
Vanilla chai lattes.
Ooh. I feel like that'd be very sweet.
It's good. I don't know, like I just have, there's like sachets and I just take them to work with me and I have a vanilla chai latte. One of my bosses actually put me onto it. Because she's like, do you want a chai latte? And I'm like, yes. And then I had to buy my own. Very good.
Hello. What have you been playing?
No, I haven't really been listening to anything new. I've just kind of been listening to a bit of Brat, really. Bit of Sabrina. Mostly Brat. My dad requested it in the car today. He's like, put some Brat on. And I'm like, say less.
I love that.
He's a Charlie XCX fan, but aren't we all?
That's why we're gonna catch Mr. Mitchell at Laneway.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed he'll be there. What are you playing?
I've been playing a little bit of Suicide Boys lately, actually, which is a bit bizarre because I was never a fan of them. I don't know, I just didn't really like their stuff. And then I don't remember what song it was. And To Those I Love, that song, got me into them, I guess. I don't know, they're good to listen to at the gym.
That's me with Brat. Yeah.
Oh, I love listening to Von Dutch. Von Dutch just, it gets me feeling some type of way.
Von Dutch is good. What are we obsessing
Oh,
over?
another, Cherry Kitten.
What? Oh,
Cherry
yeah.
Kitten. Which is like, I don't know, it's like a little t-shirt website and it's so funny.
I have a full cart that I haven't bought yet, but I want to. Yeah. I went on there and I'm like, I'll take that. And they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
buy 6 and get 40% off. And I'm like, fine, like I'll buy 6. Like, I haven't bought any yet.
Say less.
So yes, I'm a sucker for a deal.
I really want to.
I think we should. We have a couple in mind for the pod. I think we should get I think we should make shirts. Let's start there.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, people are after
Rendezvous
merch. Bailey.
We should get rendezvous shirts.
Oh yeah, there are custom shirts on it.
Yeah.
Can we? Just our faces.
Maybe. Would you buy a shirt with our face on it?
What are you obsessing over? I would.
I'm obsessing over Pesto the penguin.
Pesto the penguin.
You know Pesto. I got to see Pesto yesterday.
No.
IRL, in real life. You know Pesto.
Where's Pesto from? You posted photos of
You
Pesto.
don't know Pesto?
No.
Are you on the internet?
I would hope so.
He's pretty famous. He's very famous.
I have never heard of Pesto.
If you look up Pesto, he's very famous. Like, worldwide famous.
Pesto penguin.
And there's a Wikipedia page about him.
He gained notability due to exceptionally large size during his infancy. So he's famous for being big.
Yeah, he's big and fat and fluffy baby.
Oh, I like the name Pesto.
His mum's name is Basil.
Oh.
From Basil comes Pesto. He's very famous. He's like a big meme. If you look him up on TikTok, you'll see little things. Katy Perry saw Pesto when she was here for the grand final. He's really famous. If you look up videos, there was like lines out the door at Sea Life over the school holidays because everyone wanted to see Pesto.
Okay. So that's what you've been obsessing over, Pesto.
Everyone's obsessing over it.
Well, except for me, apparently.
Whatever.
What are you... Sue me. What are you recommending?
Going to like a bit like to your botanical garden. I feel like most places have like a nice garden or like nature reserve. I went to the Melbourne botanical gardens the other day and it was just like so nice. And there's just like so many gardens. I mean, especially around Melbourne. But yeah, go for a walk through your garden. It's beautiful.
I will. I'm recommending a Netflix series called Prison Break. I've just recently started watching it and I cannot stop, and it's distracting me from uni work, and it's really bad. It's a good show, it's just really bad that it's distracting me.
How many seasons is there?
But that's what I'm recommending. I think there's 5. I'm up to season 1. Yeah. I'm like halfway through. In this first season, there's 22, I think, episodes.
Are they long? Like all of them are long?
They're like 40 minutes each.
That's crazy. 22 40-minute episodes.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's like... It's good. It's good. And it's like a consistent storyline as well, so...
I recently made my parents watch The Bear, and they were talking about how there's no, like, time consistency in the episodes. Which is true. Like sometimes you'll sit down and the episode's 20 minutes. Sometimes you'll sit down and the episode's an hour and a half.
What have you been treating yourself to?
Womp
Womp womp womp.
What's like the actually that's on a different podcast to watch. I don't want them to get angry at me. My tattoo.
Womp womp. When she's tatted up.
Yeah, so you don't like girls who are tatted. Take me off the roster. Take me off the roster.
Did you see that shirt on? Did you see that shirt on Cherry Kitten about tatted girls?
I saw one that said tattoos are trashy. And I thought that'd be extra funny with just like my one tiny little tattoo, and it's like tattoos are trashy, and it's like crazy.
That is so crazy that you say that.
Insane.
I want another tattoo.
What are you treating yourself to?
I want another tattoo, but I've been treating myself to other things like getting my nails done.
What were you obsessing over?
I got them. Cherry Kitten.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're on track. We're on track. Rolling. Nails.
Yeah, nails. Because, and look, I got them done purple for Olivia Rodrigo.
Die. What?
Which is, oh, I'm sorry. Which is in a week and a few days. Who said that?
That was so mean. Must have been the haters in the comments.
Yeah, nobody likes looking like a big toe.
I personally don't like people who can't spell, so.
He a fan, he a fan.
We love all our fans.
Anyway.
Each and every one of you. You got your lashes done today as well.
I did. You can't really see it in this light, but you can see that it's darker around my eyes now.
I'd just like to go on a quick rant.
I'm so happy though. I haven't had them done. Okay.
Mackenzie booked in for a lash lift. Mackenzie gets a call and say, we have to cancel your appointment. I'm like, okay. They're like, we'll call you up and reschedule you. And I'm like, okay. They kept my deposit. It was only like $25, but still, that's my $25. In this economy, I need that $25. I stalked them on Instagram. They're like, oh, we were closing to like do this thing, and now we're like doing a full renovation. They were closed for months. This place closed for months with like no notice, and now they're open again, and I have not received a phone call. My $25 was probably funding their renovation.
Their entire renovation.
Their entire renovation was built off this scam. They're going to call me. They better call me.
They're going to call you now.
Yeah, now they're
going to call you like tomorrow morning.
I think they only opened in like the last couple of days, but still, like...
Maybe you should call them.
I made this appointment in June, mind you. June.
Oh my god.
I don't even think
because I was about to complain how long I had to wait. Yeah, I was about to complain about how long it's been since my last one, which was July, but June is crazy.
No, I went to another place and I got them since. I think it's pretty much gone. That's why I was looking it up, because I'm like, oh, I should probably go get one. I'm like, hang on, a place has my deposit. Deposits make it free. Not free, cheaper. Discount.
You need to wait like a minimum 8 weeks or something.
Yeah, I can't remember when I got mine done. It's just starting to go sad. Anyway, that's my little rant of today. Not a happy camper, but I digress.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either. I digress. I'm trying to think of something that the other day at work, right? Just a really quick side tangent here. The other day at work, right? I was on registers. I'm scanning customers. pause. I'm scanning products for a customer, and this guy just this guy just stares at me, and I'm smiling at him, and he goes, oh, like not a smile. It was kind of like a tight smile. You know what I mean? Like anyway, and then he goes, "Go on, smile" or something. He just goes like, "Smile." So I went, smiled,
Ew.
and he went, "Ah, there you go. What a nice smile." And so I laughed more, and he goes, "Oh, now you're really smiling." And I was like, I'm getting a little bit weird, so I quickly like made him pay for his stuff, and then I noticed that he kept on turning around as he was walking away. He kept on turning around and staring at me, and I was like, "No, no, stop it."
I would dead ass give him like the grossest smile ever. I would have been like,
And then
I
he'd be
would've
like,
done
"Oh, now it makes
I
sense
would
why
have
you don't
scared him away.
smile."
I would have scared that man away. I would have been like, like give him something that's like, oh, okay. He'll think twice next time.
What?
I had something
But
similar
yeah,
happen
I don't
to
know. That
not
was a bit weird.
me, my coworker once. Someone came up to her and was like, "You don't look very happy today," and she was like, "That's such a personal thing to say to someone." Weird. Weird
God,
vibes all around.
very weird. Very weird. Okay, our first topic of discussion. Shall we discuss the One Direction controversy?
Perhaps. Apparently Liam gives bad vibes. I don't know. This being said,
He
my
does.
order of
Liam gives
hierarchy
very
for
bad
One
vibes.
Direction was Niall, Louis, Harry, Liam, Zayn. Zayn was last. And Liam was second last. But now they're beefing.
Okay.
My golden three, they could never. Not my golden boys. But now I think Zayn might be in front of Liam.
What was it? If you don't get your hands off of me, then you'll never use them again.
It
What
might
was
be
it
the
that he
last
said?
time might just be the last time you use them. They're so funny. Like, I feel like, and then the girlfriend being like, "I've heard this story so many times." You just know that he's going around to like everyone being like, and then there's one time Zayn put me up against the door and I was like, "If you don't get those hands off me, might be the last time you use them." And his girlfriend's just next to him like, it's fine though.
Oh my god.
It's just giving like a
It's
energy.
giving an energy. Pick me, choose me, love me.
It's giving like a "you'll regret that." It's giving this. I have this photo downloaded now because I just feel like I need to use it in certain situations. It's giving this. It's giving. You really shouldn't have done that.
It's giving that. Because when I asked ChatGPT, because of our friend group, I asked ChatGPT to assign us a One Direction member each. I cannot remember why we were doing this. Me and Mackenzie were having fun the other day. Anyway, it kept on saying that Liam was like the unspoken leader of One Direction. I personally feel like it's Harry
I always
Styles.
thought it was Harry.
What? Why? Why did?
Did I miss something? I was
Yeah.
an OG. Like, I went to their concert in 2014. Like, I always thought it was Harry. I feel like he was always in the middle. I feel like he was like, he had like a completely different look in a way than the rest of them. Like, he had the long hair and like the dark hair,
Yeah.
and
He
he had a cool name.
was like the hipster bad boy.
I still think about
He had a cool name.
his phase where he was like super long hair and wore like that hat. That was an interesting phase. Like super long
I was
hair
thinking
Harry.
of that. That was his hipster phase.
Have
Oh
I? I
god.
don't think I've spoken
It
about.
was so it was so it was so Tumblr coded.
Have I told you about my fan fiction, or have I spoken about the fan fiction on here?
I don't think so.
There's two stories about the fan fiction. I'll start off tame with my friend and I like jokingly wrote this whole fan fiction in a science class, and then I actually downloaded Wattpad and wrote it out, and it was about this girl whose mum was giving her away, and she was moving in with One Direction, and they flew her in their private jet back to England, and then they had like this big mansion, and they're given her like this big room, and then they invited the Queen over for dinner, and they were all having this dinner. One Direction, the Queen, and YN.
YN.
YN. They were having KFC for dinner. And like it turns out the Queen was like this total badass, and like she was like getting adopted by One Direction and was living in England.
It's literally the same plot as like One Direction like kidnapping you, or your like literally your mum
It
sells
was like
you.
I
It's
wrote
like
it as like a bit.
YN tosses her hair up into a
Literally,
messy bun.
it was
She
like
hears a commotion downstairs.
she got on her band tee and her skinny jeans and Converse, and then her mum was like, "Get out!" And then who's walking up their long dusty driveway but One Direction? It was like such a bit, and like it was such a bit with my friends, and I published like five chapters, and then I was like, yeah guys,
Chapters?
next one's coming, and then I just never wrote it ever. Like I just stopped. It's probably still out there
All
somewhere.
of your fans.
It's probably still out there somewhere. It was pretty good. But my other one, why do I have so many One Direction fan fiction stories? My other one is I used to have this babysitter, and she wrote and like typed out and like binded this fan fiction. Surely I've told you about this. This fan fiction for me where I was probably like 11 when I got this. She was like in year 8. She'd written this for a school assignment. It was literally a One Direction fan fiction. But she like swapped out and put my name in there, and 11-year-old me was like, oh my god. I was probably like 10. I was pretty young. And it was about how Zayn was like, I was best friends with One Direction, and then Zayn was acting weird, and the boys are like, you don't know? Zayn loves you. And I'm like, oh, do I love Zayn? And then I went to go find Zayn, and then I get hit by a car, and then I'm in the hospital because Zayn had saved me. And then I also had a really like bad, toxic ex-boyfriend in this situation. And I kissed Zayn. I'm like, I love you, Zayn. I'm going to be with you. And then me and Zayn are together. And then one day we're at the beach, and my scary, abusive ex-boyfriend comes over, and he's like, she's mine. Get your hands off her. And Zayn's like, no. And then punches him in the face. And that was the end. I hope you heard all of that.
You handed that in as an assignment?
Yeah. I think I think it's still at like my old house, because I think my brother was sending me photos of it like a few months ago, and I was like, oh my god. Have I really not told you about that? It was insane.
You have not told me that before.
And there's like a scene
I'm in shock.
The scene on the beach where like my ex-boyfriend came over to me. He was like apparently like trying to untie. I was like in a bikini at the beach, and he was trying to untie my bikini, and then Zayn punched him, and I'm like, that was so scandalous. That's pretty messed up, right?
What was her? What mark did she get for that? I need to know.
And I was like full of like spelling mistakes and like grammatical errors, and like each sentence like didn't really start with a capital letter, and it was so funny. But like at the time I was like, this is like the greatest thing anyone has ever gotten for me ever.
Oh my god. That's gonna be funny. I write that by her. That's very brave.
Oh yeah. Like imagine rocking up to the house of the kids you're babysitting and being like, here's a fan fiction I wrote for you. And I loved it.
But like even handing it in as an assignment too.
It was like year 8, to be fair, but I'm like, oh, this is a weird assignment. It was literally a fan fiction. I hope she had a Wattpad. I want to find the link to my Wattpad story, my original Wattpad story, and I want to I'll share it so that you guys can all watch it. It was pretty good.
And then next week it'll be, oh, what have you been reading? Mackenzie's Wattpad.
It's so funny. I want to see if I can find it. Hold on. We'll move on topics now. I think we've talked about One Direction fan fictions enough.
My God, you actually found it. Did you edit a random photo of a girl in front of One Direction in front of a mansion?
Yeah, that's YN. Honestly, we'll put that as our post. It's pretty good, hey.
Yeah, I rate that. We'll do that. Okay, guys, new episode.
I got my AC/DC shirt and my mum jeans out and quickly got dressed. I spelt through wrong, my golden blonde hair into a rough mizzy bun and put my Doc Martens on. I'm not like other girls. I'm different. I'm original. I'm what you might say quirky. I was always funny.
Horror.
This was like 2020. I was about to go and tell. Oh, I could see a figure approaching. It was just be me and my mum, so I wonder who would be out on our property. I was about to go and tell my mother, but something stopped me. The figure was about 50 meters away. I was starting to see a face, a familiar face. My jaw dropped. It was Harry Styles.
Okay, but like what? I mean, my jaw would drop as well if I saw Harry Styles in my driveway.
And that's the end of chapter 1. Keeping it short and sweet.
Oh, that's the end
of chapter 1. There's about 5 chapters.
You got you.
And then start chapter 2. Hello, love. Harry said. You have to read it. It's a good read. I'm just saying right now, it's a pretty good read. Absolutely for the bit.
I might read it.
100% satire, but it's great.
Oh. I thought of one more topic. Our last topic. I can't find my Roblox account.
It exists. I know it does. I am friends with you on there.
I know.
Actually, I sent
Mackenzie,
a friend request.
so for context. Did she accept?
I don't know. I haven't been on there in a while.
What do you mean you haven't been? It was like 4 days ago.
Yeah, I haven't been on there in 4 days. It's been a long while. I've been busy.
I mean, what account have you sent a friend request to? Because she has many because she keeps on getting banned.
Was it you that sent me? Oh, it might have been River that sent me a TikTok of. He's like, when you're bullying kids on Fashion Famous, this is who you're bullying, and it's a video of like a literal 5-year-old playing Fashion Famous. I'm like, no. Hold on, I just sent it to you. It was so sad. Because, like, I love Fashion Famous.
I'll watch it later.
And the rule, for me personally...
I wish I could play it.
For me personally, when I play Fashion Famous, the rule is everyone gets 0 stars or 1 star. I think it's 1 star minimum. Everyone gets 1 star except for... If your outfit's really, really good, I'll give you like 2 or 3 stars. And if you're a friend, I'll give you 5 stars. But everyone else gets 1. That's just democracy, babe.
It's just how it works.
But I expect everyone else to vote fairly because my outfits always eat, you know?
Yeah. Oh, like literally, because I couldn't get onto my Roblox account because apparently it didn't exist. But Mackenzie and River are friends with me on Roblox, and I can't find my account anyway. When you guys were sending photos to the group chat, and it was like, I can't even remember what the theme was. I think it was like pasta or something. And River dressed up as spaghetti, and you dressed up in all white.
No, the theme was spaghetti bolognese. No, the theme was creepypasta. You know the YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yeah, the theme was creepypasta, and I dressed up as spaghetti bolognese. I was all yellow, and then I think I had red hair, and then I think I had like a meatball on top of my head. Like, it was just like a furry hat that I turned brown. I think it was a river that was all white. But I was like, I'm scary.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
I said I'm scary spaghetti
I'm
meatball.
scary.
Because like, how do you dress up as creepypasta? I haven't watched that YouTube channel in like actual years.
I'd like literally, yeah, years. Like, yeah, ages. My favorite thing was telling scary stories in like primary school. Like, I used to have a friend group and we'd like sit in a circle and freaking exchange scary stories. Not, not every like lunch and recess, we weren't like that, but like when we'd get bored, we'd be like, all right, who has a new scary story?
I used to play The Voice with my friends.
Oh, we'd do that as well.
I feel like we've spoken about this. Maybe.
Yeah, did I tell? And I probably mentioned that in our playing The Voice and X Factor, I would sing songs from Adventure Time.
No. You know what? We could be getting like, you know how we talked about how we're getting stupid? We could be getting so stupid that we're just like repeating stories that we've already told the podcast and each other. And like, you know how sometimes like there's POVs.
But have you not heard that before?
No. I went through like a Titanic phase, and I once got up and I sang "My Heart Will Go On" by Celine Dion from Titanic, and my friends booed me off the stage. None of them turned around, and they all said that was crap. And I was really upset. I'm like, you guys don't get it. It's Celine Dion. My heart will go on.
The girls
right?
get it. Get it.
You guys get it. Get it.
Oh my god.
We also used to play like vampires and wolves.
We played families, and I don't know why, but I had a mum and a dad, two of my best friends, and then I was their son. That was the family. I was the son.
We'd always get like someone who'd be like the dog.
I was the dog there for a bit, and then I got upgraded.
Wow.
So like, and now whenever I see my dad in public, they greet me as son, or like messages for my birthday. Hey son, happy birthday. I'm like, oh, cheers, dad.
You guys didn't have gender norms or anything. I feel like,
oh my god.
what's it called? I was just thinking mums and dads was like such a popularity thing, because I feel like if you were popular, you got to be like the mum or like the cool daughter or older sister. And if you weren't popular, then you'd get up like being the dog.
You were the dog. Yeah, that shows you I was very popular. I was the dog.
I feel like I never got the cool role in mums and dads. I never got to be the mum or the sister.
Oh, I later on got married down the path.
Oh, yours like went on for generations? I was a priest at my brother's wedding to a random girl in primary school. I was the person doing the marrying. I was like, what's the person, like the officiant?
Oh, you're the priest.
Yeah, I was the priest.
I love that.
Hey, we used to play like MasterChef, except with like dirt and sticks. And then we'd actually eat it. We're just building the immune system. We'd be like, here's a mud pie. And then some girl would be like, dirt. Actually, I had a thing. This is actually really embarrassing to admit, and this is like really weird kid of me. My classroom at one point had a box of highlighters, and me and my friend went through and tested which of the highlighters tasted the best. I feel like you did not hear that at all. Oh, she's just like too weirded out to even look.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that?
No, but you literally turned into a robot again, and I got really sad, but I was like...
You wouldn't be like that if you heard what I said.
What?
You wouldn't be like that if you heard what I said.
That's why, just in case, I finished it with, oh my god.
Keep this in, honestly, and then you can watch it later and be like, fuck, that's fucked up, Mackenzie, what the hell? That's probably how you'll react.
Oh my god.
Alright, guys, for context, our connection is terrible all the time. It's my connection, mostly.
Well, I mean, it's not terrible all the time. It's just terrible right now. And now, every now and then, Mackenzie turns into a robot, and I have to piece together little
You should
phrases that
keep
come out as
pissing
a robot
yourself
noises every
laughing.
now and then. But at the beginning, I was literally going insane, going, I have no idea what she's saying right now, but I'm going to
She was
pretend I do.
genuinely tweaking.
Genuinely tweaking all the time, to be honest. But yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
do you want to hear? Do you want to hear an Adventure Time song?
Sure.
Yes. Um,
I
it
said
goes.
sure, not
It
yes.
goes this little something like this. I said yes. Um,
I know you said yes. I'm not that keen. I'm moderately
it goes a
keen.
little something like this. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what I'm gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Yeah, that's my favorite one.
You know
Did you
what
like
song
it?
from Adventure Time bangs? Like, you know it's so good? The I'm Not Your Problem song.
Yeah, when they're all trying to get through the door. Is that the one?
Yeah. She must lead 8 with that.
Yeah,
I honestly listened to that song unironically.
I
And
did too.
it's like, sorry, I don't treat you like you're
Is
perfect.
I wonder if it's on Netflix. Perfect. That's what you
It's
want
probably in
me
my
to
liked
do.
songs.
Um,
Just Your Problem, I think it's called. I'm Just Your Problem.
I'm just your problem. Yeah, that's being added to my liked.
And then it like starts at the start. And then it's like, Marceline, that's too distasteful. Oh, you don't like that?
You don't like?
Or do you just not like me?
Yeah, I froth that. I love Adventure Time, and I want to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in years.
I really liked Adventure Time, Regular Show, and Teen Titans Go. Not the boring version. There's a good version
And
of Teen
amazing.
Titans and a boring version.
Are you talking about? No, there's Teen Titans Go, and then there's just Teen Titans. Teen Titans is like the more. Yeah, okay. So you're talking
Not as
about the more
good.
bright coloured one.
The
There's
kitty
the bright
one.
and dark one.
The kitty one. I like the kitty one.
I also liked Amazing World of Gumball.
I watched like a little bit of it. I haven't watched a whole bunch of it, but the episodes I have watched is good.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Making pancakes, that's what I'm gonna make. Now I feel like watching that. No, yeah, whatever. Whatever. You know what? I think we should finish up this episode.
I really want to go eat that ice cream.
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat that ice cream too, because I bought waffle cones. So I might do that.
I think we've got
Anyway.
some good topics. In chat, please tell me what you think of my fan fiction. Can you please read it, Gail? It's actually really funny.
Yeah. I'll read it.
I feel like one day when I'm an author or like a famous journalist, I want everyone to know that's my first published work.
Oh my god.
It's really good.
Oh, don't worry. You've shared it with the world now.
It's pretty good.
Make. So, chat, respond down below if you liked Mackenzie's fan fiction.
And if you would buy a shirt with our face on it.
Yeah. I feel like personally I would, just for giggles.
I feel like we'd actually get some more viewers if we had random shirts. I feel like that'd be so funny.
Can we? Yeah. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm gonna buy myself a shirt, like just fake merch.
Viewpoint merch when? Anyway, we should probably wrap this up.
When we reach 100 followers.
You get a shirt.
100 follower celebration merch. Oh my god. Okay. Guys, tell your parents, tell your grandparents, tell your teachers, tell your university professors, tell
One Direction. Tell One Direction.
Tell your mum that just sold you to One Direction. Because what else is she going to have to do now that she's sold you to One Direction? Like, she
You
may
should
as well
read it.
listen
She's
to the Rendezvous
really, she's
Point.
really mean. The mum's really mean. She's abusive, I'd say. I'd say borderline abusive. Anyway, I mean, she sold you to One Direction, so it can't be that good.
Do all the things. Like, subscribe.
Oh, I'm Mackenzie, by the way. You should know that by
I'm
this point.
Galena.
We love our fans. We love our followers.
Love our fans and
That's
followers
gorgeous.
all the way to the moon. But I would just like to thank Beyonce as well before we sign out. Her the album Lemonade really spoke to me, and it's one of the best
Changed
pieces
lives.
of art of this generation. Yeah, literally.
I'd say
what is it? The
lives.
Renaissance album as well? Is that how you pronounce it?
She's just like the most important cultural icon of our of our lives, of anyone's lives.
Yeah. So, like, literally, shout out to her. She's what has made this podcast possible.
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
any haters, just think twice before you hate, because at the end of the day, you're hating on Beyonce as well.
Don't hate on Beyonce. We love Beyonce. God bless Beyonce.
She knows.
She knows.
She knows. All right.
Bye, guys.
Okay.